Hello guys, I am Rewind Mike, and I'm back with another pickup video. Now, again, I know I keep doing pickup videos, but I keep picking up games, so I don't know, I enjoy talking about the games that I get when I get them, and I love showing them off to you guys because I'm a big collector, so collecting's kind of my thing. Talking about my games is kind of my other thing. So I got a bunch of 64 stuff today with the system, and I got a Gamecube with a bunch of games. So we're gonna just jump into this. We're gonna talk about it. I have just a ton of games, man. Like, so many to show. Alright, so I'm just gonna start going. 007, The World Is Not Enough. I do not have this. It is a third-person 007, though. It is not a first-person shooter, from what I remember. Perfect Darks, pretty much GoldenEye. Rainbow Six. This is actually a really fun game. I enjoy playing this. You get to control two sets of teams, and you have to kind of control your other team by making a pinpoint map for them and telling them where to go while you control one team. It's really kind of tough, but it's also a lot of fun to play. WWF Attitude. This isn't the best one. I consider this more of a fighting game than a wrestling game because the inputs are quarter circles and stuff like that, like Street Fighter, so it's a little weird. Mortal Kombat 4, it's pretty good. I honestly like it on the PlayStation better just because the cutscenes are actually cinematic, or they're visual effects, not in-game cutscenes. Got Diddy Kong Racing. That's a really good game. I actually prefer that more than Mario Kart. I got another copy of Gauntlet Legends, which I'm happy because I recently sold my copy for some other games to somebody, and it's not often that I get rid of a game when I only have one left. Alright, next up we have South Park. This also is a first-person shooter on the 64, and it's really actually kind of funny, so it's not the best game. I'm not going to say it is. I got Warzone. Again, another good game, but it's more of a fighting game than a wrestling game. Star Wars Racer. I hated this when it first came out because I wanted a real Star Wars game for Episode 1, but that was still a lot of fun, I still definitely enjoyed it, and I enjoy it more now that the bitterness of, not having an actual Star Wars game is gone. Doom 64, which I have not played this version. A lot of people are saying it's really badass, so I'm kind of stoked for that. Vigilante 8, Second Offense. I recently just got that for the PS1. Mace the Dark Age. I've already got that. It's a really good fighting game, though. Vigilante 8, another, Twisted Metal type game. I got that already for the PlayStation 1 last week, so I showed you guys that, I believe. 007 and Cruis'n USA, which are two really good games. I mean, Cruis'n USA isn't the best, but it's still Cruis'n USA at home, so I don't know, I think it's good. WrestleMania 2000, really solid wrestling title. It's in the same vein of WCW, NWO games that were out on the 64 because THQ bought the WWF title, so they started making those games instead of the WCW ones, I guess. I forgot what happened there. Duke Nukem 0 Hour. Never played this game before, so I'm pretty interested to see what that's all about. No Mercy is another good wrestling game. Banjo-Kazooie, I've already got this. Got this already too, Castlevania Legacy of Darkness. This is actually a really good game too. I mean, considering it's a bad game altogether, it's actually decent. It's not the worst. Got another copy of Turok, Dinosaur Hunter. I don't really need that. I got another copy of Legend of Zelda, Ocarina of Time. I really don't need that. And then, I put a good pile, the special pile of games off to the side. So we're gonna run through that here right now. Star Wars Shadows of the Empire. This game is fantastic. It has a really good story. The controls are actually a lot of fun to use. They're not super complicated or anything like that. Super Mario 64 is my favorite Mario game. Resident Evil 2. This is actually the best port of Resident Evil 2 because it has the most exclusive content on it that you can't get anywhere else. I got another copy of Super Smash Bros. For the 64. I got another copy of Star Fox, which actually looks a lot better than my copy, so I think I'm going to keep this one and get rid of the other one. Ha! And Mario Kart 64. I don't know why I put Diddy Kong to the side, but I saved Mario Kart for last. Whatever. Then I got 2 copies of Donkey Kong 64, yay! So that actually makes 3 copies of Donkey Kong 64. Yay! If anybody needs a copy of Donkey Kong 64, let me know! The 64 is over there. I don't really feel like pulling the console out and showing it. And then here we have the GameCube games. Now, every single one of these games is fucking good. So, I don't really know what to say. I don't know where to start, so I'm just going to start from the top of the pile, the way that it's piled up. Actually, you know what? Let me do a little organization here. Alright, that's all the organization that those games get. Alright, so Gauntlet Dark Legacy. This is the definitive version of the game because it has the most characters on it that all of the other ports of this game don't. I don't know, it's a great 4-player game. If you've never played Gauntlet, I don't know what the hell you're doing. You definitely need to go out and play it. Try it, see what it's all about, and I promise, you will enjoy it. Super Mario Sunshine. Now, I've never actually played this, like, through to the end, so I'm really happy to own that. Star Fox Assault, I already have this. It's kind of like Star Fox 64, but there's like some parts of the game where you get out of the ship and do missions too, but it's not like Star Fox Adventure. So don't get it messed up. Star Fox Assault is actually a lot of fun. Next up here, we have Super Smash Bros. Melee, which is becoming increasingly harder to find, I guess. Everybody's holding on to their copy, so it's starting to go up in price for no reason at all. Alright, next up we got Mario Kart Double Dash. Now again, another game that I skipped on and I never played, so I'm kind of interested to jump into that and see what the hell it's like. I've only played it on like an emulator for like a short period of time. Alright. Next up, we have Legend of Zelda Collector's Edition, so that's really cool. Is it all complete too, yeah? Oh, look at that, original receipt in there and everything. 761, you know, that's crazy. Wow. Now, this has Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, Legend of Zelda 1, and Legend of Zelda 2 on it. And it was really hard to find. Even when it came out, it was hard to come by. Luigi's Mansion, this is a really good game. I played very far through it. I never completed it, but I loved Luigi's Mansion. I got it on the 3DS. Again, I played really far through that, but I never finished it. I gotta start pulling through on some of these game titles and actually fucking beat them. Sonic Mega Collection. I've beaten all of these games, for God's sakes. We got another Zelda. We got the Twilight Princess for the GameCube. A lot of people prefer the GameCube version because you don't have to use the Wiimote to play, but I don't prefer it because you actually can quick set less amount of weapons. Like, you can only quick set 2 weapons instead of 3, which is weird, but... So next up, we got Resident Evil 0. Never fucking beat this game. It is really, really, really hard. I got stuck at some puzzle. There was one puzzle, and I didn't have, like... I didn't have the internet or anything like that when it came out, so I, like, didn't know what the fuck to do, and I kind of just threw in the towel and gave up on it and never really went back to the game, so... I mean, I already own it, but... whatever, I got another copy now. Resident Evil 1 Remake. Now, I did actually recently beat this, and I did record myself beating the whole thing, and I was going to review it, but I don't know, I scrapped the review for some reason. I find it harder to review games that are like 8-9 hours long, even though this was only like 3 hours long. I still find it hard to review games that are longer for some reason. I don't know why. I can't wrap my mind around the project, but... I think I just think about things too much when I go into a review, and I just need to do things. But, whatever. Next up, we got Code Veronica X. This is a fucking fantastic game. It was super good on the Dreamcast, and I'm pretty sure it'll be good on the GameCube also. We'll have to see what that's all about. I don't know if there's anything extra inside or anything like that, so really curious. Alright, we got Resident Evil 2. I've beaten this game so many fucking times, man. This was my favorite. I remember picking Resident Evil 2 up for the PlayStation 1 when I was in Florida. And I got it for like $45 when it first came out. And I was really gassed on that coming home with it because I heard some kids talking about it on the bus. And I was like, what the hell is that game you're talking about, you know? And it really intrigued me. So when I actually played Resident Evil 2, I was pleasantly surprised. Alright, next up we got here is Resident Evil 3. Another game that I beat so many times in my life. The weird thing about this is, Resident Evil 3 has like changing paths. It doesn't always go the same way. You have to switch up your path to beat the game sometimes. And, you know, the events don't always happen, and sometimes they do, you know, so there's like different event settings and stuff like that in the game. So you never quite know what's going to happen when you play Resident Evil 3 Nemesis. And then the last GameCube game that I have here, I am glad, proud, and super stoked to add to my fucking collection. It's Metal Gear Solid Twin Snakes. Colonel, where are you? Colonel, how long have you known about this? This is... I hadn't played Twin Snakes since it came out, and I beat it. And a lot of people say it changes up Metal Gear Solid, so... I'm actually going to be doing a Let's Play of that, like, really fucking soon. And the only way that that's going to be possible is because I got these today also. And I got the GameCube component cables. Apparently these go for like $200 fucking dollars, and I had no idea. Well, I did have an idea that they were expensive, but I didn't know they were that fucking much, for God's sakes. They're just component cables. Oh, man. Anyway, guys, that was pretty much my score for the morning. You know, I got a lot of really nice things. A lot of really good games. I got a lot of doubles, too, which isn't bad, because I can sell some of it and recuperate some of my money. So, that's always good. Yeah, you know, I don't really have too much of an update for you guys yet on that review or any other material like that. You know, I've been super slacking. It's my birthday a couple of days ago, so you know, I've just been taking time off. I've been streaming a lot, so if you guys have been dropping in on my streams, thank you very much for watching those, because that does mean a lot to me too. I'm definitely having fun streaming. So I'm actually starting to play games through, but I just ordered a capture card. Yes, I just ordered a capture card that should be coming, and I'll actually be using the real hardware soon and not using emulators anymore. So I'm really happy to get away from the emulators and actually be able to play some of these fucking 64 games, you know, because I'm on a couch, man. I'm tired of sitting in my computer chair. As nice it is, as nice of a computer as I have, it gets really annoying to just sit in the computer chair all fucking day and not be able to play a game on my couch for you beautiful people. Anyway, guys, I'm Rewind Mike. Thanks a lot for watching. I hope you had fun.